Niece of Qasem Soleimani, the IRGC general the United States killed in 2020, was just arrested in Los Angeles. She and her daughter had their green cards revoked by Secretary of State Rubio for actively promoting Iranian regime propaganda while living a lavish lifestyle in the United States. And if your first reaction is just, well, that's ironic, you're missing the bigger story. There's actually three stories here. The first is what an intelligence professional would call a lifestyle indicator. When the family members of senior regime figures are living in the country that the regime calls the Great Satan, enjoying the freedoms, the economy, the legal protections, while simultaneously promoting that regime's propaganda online, it tells you something about the sincerity of the ideology. This is not unique to Iran. This is a pattern that you see with authoritarian regimes worldwide. The leadership class sends their families, their money, and their real estate portfolios to the West, while telling their own population that the West is the enemy. The ideology is for domestic consumption. The lifestyle is for export. In Iran, their words and deeds are for the glory of Allah, but for the family members, their bikinis are for Instagram. The second story is operational. The State Department didn't just revoke one family's green cards. Earlier this month, they also terminated the legal status of the daughter of Ali Larijani, the former secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council. That's two senior regime families stripped of their American foothold within weeks. What you're seeing is the United States systematically dismantling the Western infrastructure of the Iranian regime's elite class. These are the escape hatches, the places where regime insiders park their families and their assets in case things go bad at home. And right now, things are going very bad at home. Think about what this does to the calculus inside whatever's left of Iran's power structure. If you're a senior IRGC commander, you had two plans. Plan A was the regime survives and you keep your position. Plan B was the regime falls and your family is already safe in Los Angeles or London or Vancouver. The United States just closed Plan B. That's not immigration enforcement. That's a strategic pressure operation. But the third story might be the most powerful, and it's not aimed at Washington or Los Angeles. It's aimed at Tehran. If this story is broadcast inside Tehran, and you can bet it will be, it shows the average Iranian citizen something devastating about their own regime. The family of Qasem Soleimani, the man they were told was a holy warrior and a martyr for the Islamic Republic, his own relatives were living it up in Los Angeles and Las Vegas in ways that can scarcely be called conservative or religious. While ordinary Iranians suffer under sanctions and repression in the name of the revolution, the regime's own family members were enjoying everything the Great Satan had to offer. That's not just hypocrisy. That's proof of fraud, top to bottom. And remember what we talked about in the last video. Only 57% of Iran's population is ethnically Persian. So you've got Kurds, Azeris, Baloch, Arabs, nearly half of the country held under a Persian theocracy that demanded